Hey guys, what's up? How you all doing today? So I'm gonna go ahead and get right into it tonight, where we're gonna have more of the creation story with more of the creation of the worlds, as well as more of the origin stories of some of the gods and goddesses as well too. So let's go ahead and get into it. Norfe or Narfe had a giant who dwelt in Jotunheim. He had a daughter by name Night. She was a swarthy and dark like the race she belonged to. She was first married to a man who hight Naglafare. Their son was Odd. Afterwards, she was married to Anar. Jord hight their daughter. Her last husband was Delling, Daybreak, who was of Asa race. Their son was Day, who was light and fair after his father. Then took All-Father Night and her son Day, gave them 2 horses and 2 cars, and set them up in heaven to drive around the earth, each in 12 hours by turns. Night rides first on the horse which is called Hrimfaxe, and every morning he bedews the earth with the foam of his bit. The horse on which Day rides is called Skinfaxe, and with his mane he lights up all the sky and the earth. Then said Gangleri, "How does he steer the course of the sun and the moon?" Answered Har, Mundilfair hight the man who had 2 children. They they were so fair and beautiful that he called his son Moon, and his daughter, whom he gave in marriage to a man by name Glenner, he called Sun. But the gods became wroth at his arrogance, took both the brother and the sister, set them up in heaven, and made Sun drive the horses that draw the car of the sun, which the gods had made to light up the world from sparks that flew out of Muspelheim. Those horses hight Arvak and Alsvid. Under their withers the gods placed 2 wind bags to cool them, but in some songs it is called Iron Cold, Isarncold. Moon guides the course of the moon and rules its waxing and waning. He took from the earth 2 children, who hight Bil and Hijuk. As they were going from the well called Byerger, they were carrying on their shoulders the bucket called Sagar and the pole Simul. Their father's name is Vidfin. These children always accompany Moon and can be seen from the earth. Thence in Gangleri's Swiftfair's son, almost as if she were afraid, and she could make no more haste in her course if she feared her destroyer. Then answered hard, nor is it wonderful that she speeds with all her might. Near is he who pursues her, and there is no escape for her but to run before him. Then asked Gangleri, who causes her this toil? Answered Har, it is 2 wolves. The one hight Skull, who runs after her. She fears him, and he will one day overtake her. The other hight Hate, Hidrodvitner's son. He bounds before her and wants to catch the moon, and so he will at last. Then asked Gangleri, Whose offspring are these wolves? Said Har. A hag dwells east of Midgard, in the forest called Yarvend Ironwood, where reside the witches called Yarnvigils. The old hag gives birth to many giant sons, and all in wolf's likeness. Thence come these two wolves. It is said of this wolf race, one is the mightiest and is called Moongarm. Excuse me. He is filled with the lifeblood of all dead men. He will devour the moon and stain the heavens and all the sky with blood. Thereby the sun will be darkened, the winds will grow wild and roar hither and thither, as it is said in the prophecy of the Bala. In the east dwells the old hag, in the Yarnved forest, and brings forth Fenrir's offspring. There comes of them all. On the worst, the moon's devourer in a troll's disguise. He is filled with the lifeblood of men doomed to die. The seats of the gods he stains with red gore. Sunshine grows black. The summer thereafter, all weather gets fickle. All weather gets fickle. You know you yet or not. And I think I'm going to go ahead and pause this reading right there for tonight. Thank you all for listening to me try to read through all of this. I know some of my pronunciations are still a little rough and everything like that. Let me know what you think of this portion of the story, and I can't wait to read the next portion of the Prose Edda with you guys. So, until the next video, catch y'all later.